All right, so picture this. You have like Claude or Bard, right?
Okay.
Crazy, powerful AI can do almost anything.
Yeah.
But then, bam, you hit this wall.
Uh,
They're stuck in their own little world.
right.
They can't tap into real-time info, can't mess with your tools.
Uh-huh.
Total buzzkill, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's where this thing called Model Context Protocol servers comes in, MCP servers for short.
Okay.
And for this deep dive, we've got YouTube videos, articles, all sorts of goodies to really unpack what these MCP servers are all about and why everyone in the AI world is making such a fuss over them.
It's like all of a sudden your AI gets this massive upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just knowing what it knows, it's like MCP servers give it this ability to speak the language of all these other systems and data sources.
So instead of just being a super smart chatbot, it can actually, like, do things right.
Exactly.
Actually go out and interact with the real world.
It's like giving your AI a whole new set of senses and abilities.
Wow.
And the best part is it's not just limited to one kind of AI. MCP is open source, meaning anyone can use it, anyone can contribute to it.
Okay.
It has the potential to become like the standard, the go-to thing, just like what happened with SOAP or WSBL back in the day for web services.
Okay. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's back up for a second.
Sure.
What are these Model Context Protocol servers?
Okay, so at their core, they're basically a bridge connecting AI assistants, like you mentioned, Bard, Claude, even custom-built ones to any external system you can think of.
Oh, wow.
This could be databases, APIs, even your own personal tools.
So it's not just about feeding AI more data, it's about giving them actual functionality.
You got it.
Okay, hold on.
Remember all those hours you spent trying to find those sales figures for Project X?
Oh, yeah.
With MCP, your AI could pull that data straight from the company database.
No more digging through spreadsheets.
Exactly.
So my AI could actually go into a database and pull out specific info based on what I need.
Yep. And it's not just databases.
Oh, wow.
Think about real-time stock prices, weather conditions, project updates. You name it, it can access it and process it.
That's incredible. This could be a game changer for, like, research analysis, anything, really.
And we're just scratching the surface here.
Okay, spill the beans. What kind of cool stuff are people already doing with this?
Well, we came across this YouTube video by AI Code King where a developer used MCP servers to give the Cline AI a whole bunch of new tools.
Cline AI.
Yeah, it's a coding assistant.
Okay.
Things like connecting directly to Notion, GitHub, Git, all that.
So you're saying I could have an AI that not only helps me code, but also manages my projects and documentation all at once.
Exactly. And it's not even just about custom tools. We're talking about a totally different way of using and interacting with AI.
Okay, color me intrigued. How does this all tie into those AI agents everybody keeps talking about?
You're on the right track. MCP servers are a core component in making those powerful autonomous AI agents a reality.
So paint me a picture. What does an AI agent powered by MCP actually look like in action?
Okay, imagine this. You have an AI agent that can book your flights, schedule meetings based on your calendar, even draft emails by learning from your past communications.
Hold on.
And all because MCP servers are connecting it to all these different systems behind the scenes.
So we're not just talking about AI that can answer questions anymore.
Nope.
We're talking about AI that can actually take actions and complete tasks based on what we need.
Exactly. And it gets even more interesting when you consider the concept of the agentic mesh.
Agentic mesh?
Yeah, Eric Broda has been talking about it. He's an expert in AI.
Okay.
This is like a future where all these AI agents powered by MCP servers can actually work together, collaborate, and create a whole network of intelligent helpers.
Whoa, so instead of just having one AI assistant, we could have a whole team of them all specialized and working together.
It's a pretty compelling vision, and MCP servers are a major stepping stone toward making that a reality. It's not just about automating tasks, it's about creating a truly interconnected and intelligent ecosystem.
Okay, last question before we go deeper. I've seen LLMs that can do this thing called function calling, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between that and MCP servers? Is it just a fancy new name for the same thing?
That's a great question. So function calling lets LLMs use tools, but often means custom work for each tool and each LLM.
Right.
It gets messy fast.
Yeah, I can imagine.
MCP servers offer a standardized protocol, like a universal plug-and-play system.
So it's about making things simpler, more streamlined, more compatible.
You got it. This standardized protocol means that developers can easily connect any tool to any LLM that supports MCP.
Okay.
Without having to reinvent the wheel every time.
So it's about making AI truly adaptable.
Exactly.
Okay, my mind is officially blown.
Yeah.
I think we need a minute to process all this incredible potential.
Haha, that's...
But before we get lost in the rabbit hole, let's shift gears and really explore how this all impacts the LLMs themselves.
Yeah.
What kind of changes are we talking about here?
That's a great question, and that's exactly what we'll be diving into next.
All right,
The implications are big, to say the least.
Okay, I can't wait.
Me neither. So we were just starting to dig into how these MCP servers are kind of shaking things up for those large language models.
Right, the LLMs.
Yeah, the LLM.
Because it's not just about, giving them access to tools.
Right.
It's about actually changing what they're capable of at like a fundamental level.
Exactly. Like, think about it.
Yeah.
Suddenly, LLMs can tap into all this real-time data, and they can actually, interact with all these different systems. This opens up a whole world of possibilities.
So we're talking about LLMs that can adapt in real time, make decisions based on the latest info, and even learn from their experiences out in the real world.
Exactly. It takes us beyond just knowing stuff. It's like dynamic, action-oriented intelligence.
All right, let's put on our futurist hats for a second here.
Okay.
What are the big implications? Where do you see this tech going in the long run?
Oh man, the possibilities are really exciting. Imagine LLMs becoming so integrated into our lives that they're basically like super intelligent assistants.
Okay.
They'll understand what we need and be able to act on our behalf in really complex ways.
So we're talking way beyond like booking flights and stuff.
Oh yeah, way beyond.
LLMs managing our finances, giving us personalized health advice, even helping us tackle those massive problems at work.
Absolutely. And because MCP is this open standard, we can expect to see tons of new tools and applications built around it.
So a whole ecosystem of connected, intelligent AI. That's pretty mind-blowing.
It's a huge shift with the potential to be as big as the rise of the internet.
Wow. Okay, let's bring it back down to earth for a sec.
Okay.
For our listeners who are just tuning in, why should they care about these MCP servers?
Well, MCP servers aren't just a tech thing. They're a whole new way of thinking about how we interact with AI. It's a future where AI isn't just like a source of info,
Right.
but a genuine partner in our lives.
And a pretty darn capable partner at that. I'm thinking about that medical chatbot Gary Sharp mentioned in his article.
Oh, yeah.
With MCP, it could totally revolutionize healthcare. Personalized diagnoses, treatment plans, even remote monitoring.
It's just one example.
Right.
The potential applications across every industry are basically limitless.
Okay, time for the million-dollar question.
Hit me.
What's next for MCP servers? Any predictions? Any trends we should be keeping an eye on?
I think we'll see a rapid expansion of the whole MCP ecosystem.
Okay.
More tools, more apps, and even more sophisticated AI agents.
So even more ways to connect AI to our world.
Exactly. And the best part is we're still in the early stages. There's so much more to come.
That's what makes it all so exciting. We're witnessing the birth of something truly groundbreaking.
I agree. As this protocol matures and more people adopt it, we can expect AI to become even more seamlessly integrated into our lives. Imagine a world where, our homes, our workplaces, even entire cities are powered by intelligent systems that learn, adapt, and anticipate our needs.
Whoa, that's next-level stuff, straight out of a sci-fi movie. But before we get carried away with flying cars and robot butlers, let's bring it back to reality for a moment.
Sounds good.
It's important to remember that as AI becomes more powerful and more widespread, we need to be thinking critically about its ethical implications.
Absolutely.
We need to make sure these advancements benefit everyone and don't create or worsen any existing inequalities.
Well said. The future of AI is in our hands, and tools like MCP give us the power to shape that future responsibly.
All right, before we wrap up this incredible deep dive, let's take a moment to recap all the amazing things we've learned today.
Sounds good. It's been quite a journey.
From understanding what these MCP servers are and how they actually work,
Right.
to exploring their potential for AI agents and these intelligent systems, we've covered a lot of ground.
We've seen how MCP servers act like these bridges connecting AI assistants to this huge world of data tools and applications, allowing them to access real-time information and interact with the world in some incredible ways.
And we've also talked about how this shift is enabling LLMs to go beyond just static knowledge.
Yeah.
And into this future of dynamic, action-oriented intelligence.
And let's not forget about the agentic mesh.
Right.
This future where all these interconnected AI agents are working together seamlessly to make our lives easier and more efficient.
It's clear that MCP servers are revolutionizing the AI landscape.
Absolutely.
Paving the way for a future where AI isn't just a tool, but a true partner in our lives.
A partner that can help us solve complex problems, make informed decisions, and ultimately unlock our full potential as humans.
Now, before we leave you with some final thoughts to ponder,
Okay.
I want to share one last example that really stuck with me.
All right.
Remember that article about the prompt optimizer?
Yes, the one that talked about how MCP servers can help us refine the prompts we give to AI,
Exactly.
leading to more accurate and more relevant responses.
It's like giving AI a boost in intelligence, making it even more intuitive and helpful.
And as these optimization techniques get better,
Yeah.
we can expect even more impressive results from our AI partners.
It's time to leave our listeners with a final thought-provoking question to ponder.
Let's do it.
With MCP servers unlocking this incredible potential for AI to tap into a constantly growing ecosystem of data and tools, what possibilities can you imagine for the future? What would you build? Yeah, it really makes you think, what could we create if AI was that powerful and connected?
It's pretty amazing to think about. But it's not just about the tech itself, right?
Exactly. It's about us.
Yeah.
It's about how creative we can be and how we can use these tools to, actually make a difference.
I agree. That's what makes this whole conversation so interesting.
Yeah.
It's not just about the code and the algorithms. It's about how AI can actually change the world for the better.
And that's definitely a future worth getting excited about.
For sure.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From the basics of what these MCP servers are and how they work,
Yeah.
to all the mind-blowing possibilities of AI agents and intelligent ecosystems.
It's been quite a journey.
It has been an incredible journey, and I want to thank you for being our expert guide through this whole thing.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine. It's always a blast to talk about the future of AI and how it's going to change everything.
And to our amazing listeners out there.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Model Context Protocol servers.
Keep those brains buzzing.
Keep exploring and stay curious.